Here we go. For everybody who don't know me, I'm Ben, Merv's best man, or second best man. He's obviously the best man, but joint best man, yeah. I'd like to say, obviously, the same as what the bridesmaids have said and Merv said, thank you for everybody for being here, to join in on Merv and Angie's special day. What a fantastic day it has been so far. I think you'll all agree. Yep. A lot of hard work has gone into this day, I believe, Ange. Merv, you just sit there and enjoy yourself. Yeah. Just want to say how wonderful the bridesmaids all look today, and Blake as well. Little Blake, look amazing, all of you. Done her proud. It's not a bad job being a bridesmaid, is it? Get your hair and makeup all done, dress chosen for you and everything. Me and Bedders was offered hair and makeup, but we didn't want to be too much trouble, obviously, so we decided not to go ahead with that, did we, Matt? Obviously, I think you'll all agree, Ange looks 1 in a million. Merv, you look the same as always, 1 in a raffle. I've been friends with Merv since, obviously, Merv said 30 plus years now, since we were kids, since he moved to Ardenstone, I believe. Lots of stories to tell, but I can't really say anything. Some good, some bad. Just keep them to ourselves for now, shall we, Merv? Trying to be nice here. Where am I? Yeah, I'll skip that bit. As many of you might know, or don't know, Simon is better known as Merv. He got that name through trying to pin it on me many years ago. Said I needed a nickname. I said, oh, go on then. He said, Merv is your nickname. I thought, okay. Didn't stick with me. I turned it round on Merv and started calling him Merv, and he's been Merv ever since anyway. I don't know how it worked out, but he thought of his own nickname anyway. Right. Merv loves flying. Loves anything, aeroplanes and stuff like that, don't you, Merv? Ange probably knows that, whether it be simulators or flying planes or... So when we was kids, a little story I'll tell you, when we was younger, Merv used to have mock-controlled aeroplanes. His dad used to take hours and hours building them. Merv used to fly them. Roger and Monica was on holiday one time, I believe, and Merv decided he's going to get his dad's best aeroplane out the garage, an Aquawat 4 or Aquawat 6, whatever it was, I believe. And flying it round in front of everybody, off it goes, upside down. He starts flying it upside down, showing off. Well, next thing you know, the aeroplane's in a tree, smashed to bits on the floor. Did you know about that, Rog?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did, yeah. I weren't sure if you did, so I thought I'd better bring it up anyway.
He did it for quite a while.
Oh, did he?
In the tree.
You hope we lie about it for quite a while.
Oh, me? No, nothing to do with me. Yeah, that's another story. Another time, I think Roger was involved in this time as well, when we actually got to fly in a real plane, Merv, didn't we? Yeah. You was the pilot? Yeah. Made me sick as a dog. We flew over Ardenstone, over Silverstone, here, there and everywhere, and showed us the sights, and on the way back, Merv decides he wants to do some stunts. Pilot lets him do some stunts, didn't he, Merv? Next thing you know, I'm going in my hat. I didn't realise everybody can hear what I'm doing on my headphones in the front. The pilot says, please don't be sick, mate, you're going to start me off. I wasn't sick anyway, I was just making the noises, but yeah. That plane journey was quite a bad one for me, to be honest. Remember the pilot trying to shut the door in the back? The door wouldn't shut, do you remember? Rickety old thing, bombing down the runway. Anyway, we made it back. Unlike Roger's Aquawat, we made it back safely that day. Yeah. Some of you might know, some of you might not. Merv likes to steal lighters. He's got a bit of a problem with being a lighter thief. So as Merv was my best man 19 years ago, nearly to the day, I bought him a nice Zippo lighter. Me and Tina, my wife, bought him a Zippo lighter for a wedding present. But That didn't curb his lighter theft, so anybody who's got any lighters lying about, put them in your pockets now, because he might just take them away. Don't leave them unattended anyway.
You want to buy a lighter?
Yeah, he's probably got cupboards full of them at home. He used to have when he lived on his own. He used to have great pride in his lighter collection. But yeah, as I say, 19 years ago this month, Simon was the best man at my wedding. Speech didn't last very long, did it, Murph, to be honest?
A lot less time than you would.
Yeah. He got a bit heckled after the first couple of words, screwed the speech up, slammed the door, and off he went. we were all standing there. Everybody's going, he'll be back in a minute, won't he? I went, no, he won't be back. he definitely won't be back. He's gone. So off he went. But the night before the wedding, I think Paul gave his bed up that evening. For me, I stayed at Monica and Roger's house that evening. We was under strict orders off of Monica. Do not get drunk. So off we go, down the local pub. We got drunk. She put us to bed that evening, Monica. Tucked us up in bed, bless her. And woke up in the morning, she made us a nice cooked breakfast and sent us on our way, set us up for the day for my wedding day. 20 years ago. Still married to my lovely wife now, Tina. Just like to raise a glass to Monica. Bless her, she's no longer with us. What a lovely lady she was. Yeah. A couple of things to consider, Merv. Obviously, when I got married 19 years ago, Merv couldn't really give me any advice. You know, we were quite young, couldn't really give me any advice. So just like to give you a little bit of advice now, Merv, really. Couple of things, really. Don't call Ange when you're on the toilet. She'll know the sound, you're in the bathroom, it's not good. Use that time to go on your social media, buy things off eBay, expensive things, or off Amazon, you know. And expensive crap, really. That's, as long as Ange just thinks it's half price or it's on special offer, you'll be fine. When your special crap's delivered, hide the packages, put them in the recycling bin, don't it, Ange? So, dispose of it all. This is what I do, yeah. Good advice, mate. Hey, it served me well, mate. It served me well over the last 20, 30 years. It does work both ways, though, Merv. Obviously, don't question anything that turns up from Anne's shoes, bags, you know, clothing. Just don't question it. You don't really want to question it, mate, because it'll probably hurt your feelings anyway, because you don't really want to know how much it costs. It works for me. On a serious note, mate, when I got married to Tina, I inherited a stepdaughter as well, the same as you are with Blake. It's not the easiest job in the world, ups and downs and stuff. Never really tried to take the place of Kerry's dad. You know, she's got a dad. I was just lucky enough that obviously we got on well, and I ended up walking Kerry down the aisle with her dad. So, you know, I think you and Blake will go well together. You look after him. He's a good lad. He's a good lad, Blake. What else? Obviously, you'll offer him support and advice where needed, and main thing is plenty of money. Just keep him happy, you know what I mean? Works for me. I know, yeah, but it'll still be the same thing. VR headsets and PlayStation games and stuff like that, trainers, eh, Blake, yeah? Keep him happy, mate.
Just had his birthday, he's got more money than me,
Yeah, I find that hard to believe, mate, but yeah. There'll be ups and downs along the way, obviously. I'm sure you'll get through it, Merv. I've missed that bit out anyway, I've already skipped that bit. But anyway, I can't really say much more because Susie did such a brilliant job of starting off the speech. I'd like, you sort of had me on the back foot from the start, really, and I'm a bit like, I can't say that now, I can't say this now. Susie said it all, so yeah, well done, Susie, anyway. Sorry. That's all right, it's fine, you saved me a job anyway. Just like to say, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honour, a pleasure to be here today. A relief now this speech is done. I'm struggling all day. I'm gladly I'm going to pass over to Mark now. Hopefully he's going to Merv to bits, but just like to say, everybody raise your glasses to Ange and Merv. They started off today the way they're going to carry on, knocking back booze before lunchtime. Mr. and Mrs. Rosier, what can I say? There you go, Mark. Skipped out for mine.
Right, as Ben said, it's a hard thing to follow after Susie because
Very difficult.
yeah, no, you've took all the words that we were going to say, but they were nice words, and obviously you said them really well. I don't really know where to begin now, so I might just have to freestyle a little bit.
No, you can do it better.
I've known Simon for a very long time now, back since we were very, very young, smoking his granddad's cigarette butts behind the garage in his old house on the Warren. In fact, ever since then, we have become known as Goose and Maverick, double trouble. Wherever he was, I was, and vice versa. Over the years, we have become more like brothers, always there for each other, no matter what problem. After 20 plus years of partying, my liver and kidneys have been crying out for him to find a soulmate. Luckily enough for me, she steps out from heaven, Angela, to save me. So now he is your problem, and you will have to put up with them dreadful late-night taxi rides with him setting the world to rights, where all you want to do is just curl up in a ball and die.
Starting on the taxi drivers.
Yeah. When you first got together, I could see that you had changed him, Angela, for the better, and I've never seen him this way about a woman before. Then I knew I would be putting my suit on, and you were the one. I guess what I'm trying to say to the both of you is, you're so good round each other, it's lovely to see. And I don't want to waffle on, because most of it's already been said, because I'm the last one in line. So I wish you all the happiness in the world, and can't wait to see this chapter unfold for the pair of you and Blake. And I've put a little slideshow together, so if everyone would like to watch that.
Yes, please.
We're all good.
Got it on your shirt.